Alright guys, how's it going? Shooter here. This is a very big video, kind of highlights a little bit of Battlefield and just kind of stuff in general. But this is some, I didn't do any editing to this, just to let you know, but it is good rush gameplay. Don't judge the M16. But now let's just get straight to it. This is sort of a video kind of response, or just kind of like my thoughts on what the Battlefield community itself and the developers, and it's kind of a response to Pwn's video, Pwnstar for Hire. His the video will be in the description, for all of you that watch and want to check it out. But it is covering, we're going off that, and the thing is that the M26 Dart is a problem. That's one of the problems that was first realized. I don't know if maybe I don't know why it seems to be such a problem, but when you take one thing out, it always seems in any game that another is always, it's always shown, or another one's always somehow revealed or somehow implemented into the game that you've never seen of or heard of before. And after they patched the use of the frag rounds and the use ass, they didn't really patch it. We've talked about this, but then the whole M26 Dart thing, underbarrel attachment came up, where that's the most complete OP thing. Now, Dice, when Pwn mentioned the state of the Battlefield community, he's always said that he wants to create a better and bigger Battlefield community than Call of Duty. He wants to make sure that what happens in the Battlefield, that what happened in the Call of Duty community, doesn't happen in the Battlefield community. We want to keep this community strong and truly about, being the best it can be, having fun, doing what's right, and being, ourselves, creating a. With this game coming out, a whole new community was formed. The Battlefield community that was just small, and people that we really didn't know of for playing this have now been recognized, and it's very wide open, and it's diverse, and it's it's a bigger community than it was before, and probably than a lot of it will be. It's a huge thing, and it really is big. And we want to make sure it goes in the right direction and goes in the right direction, and everything we do is the right thing, and we're not doing anything that we shouldn't do or that isn't right to do. And, part of it, the community itself is good. It just comes down to the fact that we need DICE to hold up their end of the bargain here. With creating this great community, we can't have patches coming out every 3 or 4 months when there's a whole game update, when there's new maps and everything added. We can't have that. That's not going to work. You can't do that. You know what I mean? You have to. When you do these updates and stuff, it has to be on a more of a regular basis. When a problem comes out, one thing that every game developer should learn is, if anyone wants to learn how to support a game the right way and get the community on your side, look at Treyarch. They've done a terrific job in Black Ops, and even I guess you could say in World at War, but mainly in Black Ops, and they showed you what happens when the community is on your side and you're doing things that they want, and you're fixing things before you have heard of it and at a rapid rate before you even know what's going on. Or if there's a serious problem, it's addressed right away, and they start working to fix it right away. And once the technology or the ability to fix it is there, they fix it right away. It's like like an instant thing. Because with this M26 Dart thing, it's been around for a while now, probably a month or so, I'd say. And I hate the Magnum. I don't know, why I can't kill that guy, but he got the best of me. But you can't. You have to fix things faster, DICE. Now, I do realize that with Battlefield being such a big game, and that maybe that factors in maybe a little bit to the. Not really, I guess you could say to the chaos, but to the ability of how fast they can fix this game and how fast they can release patches. It's your game. I mean, you shouldn't have to go through Xbox and all that jizz to, support your game, and if it is, well then you should not, I don't even know, you should probably get away from this business, because your goal here is to keep the people, the community, the people who play your game happy, and you have to keep it happy by, fixing the issues that are there, and the issue being M26 Dart. That patch, it needs to be patched quicker. It needs to be patched now, DICE. You got to get it done. You have to roll it out, because the sooner you get things patched and gone, the sooner the other things that are unbalanced or overpowered in the game come out, and the sooner you can get those fixed. I mean, Black Ops was at a very good state, probably halfway through its lifespan. Halfway through, a couple months after the game, we had the guns that were OP. They were known, and then we got them fixed and gone, and you didn't see them anymore because they're just not worth using. You know what I mean? And the quicker you can get it done, the quicker you can get the game in a steady playing site, you know? But, I mean, it just comes down to the fact that you need to patch your stuff right away, you know? It's not like, it's really that. That's like the whole outline of this thing, you know? He told everyone to go, you know, tweet Battlefield, tweet all the Battlefield people that are there and have Twitters, and basically, you know, kind of like a spam the ways of to raise awareness, because Battlefield is very, very community friendly when it comes to their Twitter, and if you tweet them, they'll most likely respond to you, and if you have a problem, they'll respond to you, but they'll just say the same thing. They say, we're aware of the problem, or we will do our best to fix the problem or create the problem. That was like one of those fail moments, you know, where you go around the corner and you kind of like, I don't even know, but it was one of them fail moments. But, and to raise awareness, and they did this, and it worked. It sort of worked, but, you know, the fact of the matter is that we don't know when they're going to patch this, you know. Sadly, with the way we're thinking, the way it's going to probably end up is they're not going to patch it until the update in June. And I don't know if we could wait too long. It's not that far away if you think about it, a month, maybe 2 months. But we shouldn't have to wait that long for a patch for something that's really OP, and they can ruin the game. You know what I'm saying? That dart gun has ruined the game for multiple people and for a lot, you know. It needs to be dealt with in the proper manner, and it just needs to be out of there, because it is ruining the game, and it makes it unplayable at times. When you've got people there using that, and you have them, you know, using it to its full potential, it is overpowered, and it is really, you know, what the heck. And that going in montage, yes, it is. So be ready for that. I remember geeking out in this game when that happened. I was just freaking because of all those people that like lined up in a straight line there, and I killed them all. But, you know, I mean, that's simply it. The key to having a good community is having a mix of people that are doing what's right in the community and for the community, but also you need to make sure you're having people not only in the community, but the people who make the game. They need to continue to support the game. They continue to put out content and updates and things into the game that people want and enjoy. You know, that's another thing about Treyarch. They did a very good, when they did DLCs, they released maps with zombies and multiplayer maps. They did it all at once, and when they made their maps, I guess, and with the things, they did it off of what the community wanted. You know, and then if the community gets mad, Treyarch can say, they can come back at you and say, well, it's not our fault you didn't like what you wanted. That's what you wanted, so we gave it to you. You know, you have to suck it up and live with it. You're the one who wanted it. We did what you wanted. Now you accept it. So, I mean, that's just the 2 cents. DICE guys support their game. Go ahead and tweet Battlefield. Let them know. You know, raise awareness. The problems need to get fixed, and that's how this game's going to stay strong. If you're going to keep a game strong, you have to continue to support it, do what the community wants, and that's it. But that was Metro. Final score 20-3. Rush, you know, kicking it back, old school stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. Raise awareness. Love Battlefield and love DICE. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.